Hi everyone, my name is Monique.
And I'm Naveen from Before You Play.
And today we have another playthrough for you. This time it is for a game called Land vs. Sea.
This one's designed by Jon-Paul Jacques and published by Good Games Publishing, and they are helping sponsor this video. This is a 2 to 4 player game where one of us is going to be land, one of us will be sea. So today I'm going to be sea, Monique is going to be the land, and we are trying to score the most amount of points.
By building a map, right? And now, even though we are playing the 2-player version of the game does come with rules for the 3-player and 4-player mode, as well as some advanced scoring conditions, which we are going to be implementing today. And so as per usual, we are going to start with a teach of the game, followed by a full 2-player playthrough. And so we will include timestamps down below in case you'd like to jump around.
But before we begin, if you do like to see these kind of videos and want to check out more in the future, please consider subscribing.
And with that, let's get started. So if you'd please direct your attention to the center of the table, we are all set up here for our 2-player game.
We're all set up.
Yes. We have our starting tile right here in the middle of the table and a vast amount of table space for building out this map. Because in this game, we are going to be using these tiles to build out a large map that consists of both land and sea components. And so the basic gist is as soon as all of these tiles have been placed out onto the table, the game will end, and whoever has the most points wins. But there is a little bit more to it than that. So at the start of the game, each of us is going to have a hand of 2 tiles. So I'm just going to grab these 2, although you will have a choice between the 2 stacks which 2 tiles you'd like to take.
And we'll go over that before we play.
And each tile is double-sided. Now, of course, throughout the whole game, this rule applies where you're going to have both tiles on the table, and so only one side is going to be public knowledge at all times, right?
But you, the owner of these tiles, you have the ability to see what's on the other side. You just don't want to let your opponent know what's there.
Right. And so on your turn, all you're going to do is you're going to choose one of the 2 tiles that you have in your possession, and you're going to place it adjacent to one of the tiles existing on the table already. Now, the rule here is that, there's only 2 types of terrain. There's sea, which is blue, and then there's land, which is the other parts. And so any areas that you connect must match in terms of land or sea types.
It must make sense.
Yes. Once you've played a tile, you score points depending on any completed areas, which we'll discuss in a second, and then you draw up your hand back up to 2, and you get to choose which of the 2 stacks to draw your tiles from. And that is the basic gist of how a turn works, and you basically play like this until the game ends. Now, there are 2 different types of symbols that you'll see on the tiles that are considered special actions. The first of which looks like this, and this is called the play again action. And when you place a tile with a symbol on it, it essentially just lets you place your second tile. And so if you don't have a second tile, then it essentially does nothing for you. And the other special action is called the steal symbol, and this allows you to just steal a tile from an opponent.
Yes.
Now, you cannot steal an opponent's tile if it is their last one, because players must always have at least 1 tile when going into their turn. And that would be a way to be able to take multiple of these special actions per turn. So if I were to say, place out my first tile, that allows me to place out my second tile, and then by doing so, place out a tile that allows me to steal, then I would be able to steal one of Naveen's tiles. And I cannot look at the other side of the tile.
Side, yep.
I have to choose, from the 2 at that point. And so those are the only 2 special actions that you're going to be using when you play the base game. So how to score points, right? That's probably the most important part. And so in this game, the way that you score points is by completing land areas or sea areas. And so let's say it's Naveen's turn, and Naveen goes to play out his final tile here.
All right, why not?
Completing this land area, and Naveen is the sea player. Regardless of who completes these areas, if a land area is completed, then land will score 1 point per tile in that completed area. So in this example, this completed land space has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles, then I would score 5 points, even though Naveen completed it.
All right, fair.
But he's not completely out of points. On these tiles, you'll also see these little X's, and those are bonus points, and they go to whoever completed the area of terrain.
Yes, so in this case, I would have given Monique 5 points, as we talked about, but then I would earn 2 points for these X's. Not the best exchange, but a good example.
And vice versa. Same thing goes for C. And those are all the basic rules for scoring. Now, as I was mentioning earlier, you end your turn by drawing up to 2 tiles, which means if you already have 2 tiles for some reason, then you don't draw any.
Nope.
And then at the end of the game, whoever has the most points wins. And so today we are going to be playing with the advanced scoring rules, the first of which are the mountains and corals. So you may notice that some of these tiles have these mountain ranges or corals at the very edge of them. And so the way that this works is, so say for example, I go to place this tile, and I have these 2 mountain ranges that are touching, that are adjacent. Then land is going to score 1 point per tile in that chain of mountain ranges.
In that range, yeah, exactly.
Right.
So if we have more, let's say this was here like that, Monique would score 1, 2, 3 points for that.
Right, even though Naveen placed that
Even though
tile.
I'm the one that placed it.
Right. And same goes for the corals and sea scoring. We're also going to be using caravans and ships. And so some of the tiles you'll notice have these caravans and ships on them. And so the way that they work is they create trade routes by the end of the game. Any player who places a tile that has either a caravan or ship on it adjacent to another tile with also the same thing. So in this example, I have a tile that I'm placing next to another tile and they both have ships. Although you can mix and match. It can be a caravan. Then that player will score 2 points. And it doesn't matter how many of these tiles it's adjacent to, it's just always 2 points. At the end of the game, each contiguous grouping of tile sections that have any combination of caravans and ships on them will be considered a trade route. And so we're going to score each of them separately. We're going to count how many caravans and how many ships are in that trade route. And whoever has more, so say for example, in this example, we have 2 ships compared to the 1 caravan, then the C is going to score 1 point per tile in that trade route. So then Naveen would score 3 points for this. If there's ever a tie, then nobody scores the points. And then obviously, if there are more caravans and ships, then the land would score for that.
Yep.
And the very last kind of scoring condition that we're going to be using are these waypoint tokens. And so we each have 1 waypoint token each. And so at the end of our turns, if our waypoints are not on the board, which is going to start not on the board, then we can place it out. Me as a land player, I must place my waypoint token out onto a land space that's not completed. So I can maybe place it here if I wanted to, because it still has this open edge and the land terrain is not complete. If ever this tile is either completely enclosed all around it, or this specific land space gets completed, then my waypoint token will get returned to me. And whoever makes that happen essentially gets to score 1 point. So if Naveen were to complete that land terrain, then he would score the point for it. Although I would score points for the land terrain.
Right, but then I would look for the X's that were encompassing in there, and then maybe that would be something that would be worthy for me. So
it's a big push-pull of points, trying to find where you can score points and trying to create smaller terrains is kind of the goal. But that's essentially it. Those are all the scoring conditions, and that is how you win the game. So we're just going to get a little bit cleaned up, and then we'll get started with our playthrough.
Okay, so we have shuffled all the tiles. In this game, land goes first, so Monique will be going first.
Yes.
We do want to make note that there is a scoreboard, which is part of the box that we've kept off the screen. Because this is a tile-laying game, we have no idea where this game is going to take us.
Right.
So we didn't want to just put it randomly on the screen and then have to take it away later. So we'll keep you guys updated as to what the score is as it goes.
So I'm going to go first. We are going to leave our 2 tiles in the top down here, just so you can kind of see them until we start expanding. Like we were saying, we have no idea where this map is going to go. But I do want to mention one more thing that I failed to mention during the teach, and that is we have this whirlpool and volcano tile. And so if at any time we have a situation where we have a completely encircled space with a hole in the center.
Yeah, like there's like a ring in the dead center. So like we just place tiles all the way out and there's a 1 hex that's just completely missing.
And the terrain on all of those tiles are the same. Then you can plop this tile in the middle immediately, and that would completely, that would complete the terrain. And then whoever completed that will get the 5 points, the 5 bonus points on the tile here. And so we didn't have an example for that. So I apologize if that's confusing, but we will let you know if that situation ever arises. So are you ready?
Yeah, oh yeah, you're first. So.
All right. I really don't want to set Naveen up for anything. This is kind of my issue right now. So I'm going to play this tile.
Okay.
This is a nice, simple tile. It does have a coral on it over here, but I would like to start forming areas that are smaller. I'm going to place this right here. Let's not overthink it. And that's it. Just 1 tile, and I'm going to refill my hand, and let's go with this one. All right.
Very good.
Now it's to you.
Interesting. Did you just set me up to score some points here?
Did I? Oh my gosh.
I think you did. I'll take 2 points.
Not going so well for land. All right, Naveen, you're on the scoreboard.
And the reason again is because this water terrain is completely encircled.
I thought I was going to be clever by making myself a small area here, and Naveen just boom made it huge.
Yeah, I'm starting all over though, so I'm a little nervous, but I'll take this tile. And I'm going to take that one, and let's take a look at the bottom side.
Good job.
Okay.
What am I going to do here? And I just realized that we have not been putting our waypoints out. So starting now.
Oh.
We have to remember to put our waypoints out.
Okay, yeah, we both took a turn. You're supposed to put your waypoint out before you draw your next tile.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to put this out. I'm torn because it has a mountain range. It would be nice to continue that. You know what? That sounds really good.
Cool.
I should do that.
You took my 2 points away.
I'm going to do that. Because it's a mountain range that's adjacent. The land player, who is me, I get 1 point per mountain range. So it's 2 points now. And now we are tied, Naveen. And I also played the play again symbol. So I'm going to go ahead and play out my second tile here. And
Playa.
I think, yes. I think I'm going to do this.
Nice.
So this is another mountain range.
Ooh.
And so you always score points for the chain. So this is going to be 3 points now. So, wow. That escalated real quick.
Okay, are you going to be placing out a waypoint?
I am. Thank you for reminding me.
No problem. You would do it for me, right?
I would do it for you.
Okay.
It's true. I'm going to go ahead and place it. It has to be on one of these 2 land areas. So I might as well place it here because this seems like the one that's most realistic to be enclosed completely.
Yeah, that makes
Don't
sense.
enclose it, Naveen. All right, I'm going to draw my 2 tiles now. And I think I'll go with this one because it's got a nice, and this one because
Go again.
it's got an
Who doesn't want to
action.
go again? Yeah.
It's true.
Okay, I think I'm going to place this tile, and I'm going to put it, this is legal from what it looks like. I'm just going to keep expanding.
No, Naveen, stop.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm
I
doing.
had plans for that area.
So we have a trade route of 2 ships. So no matter how big the trade route is, you get 2 points. So I'm going to
Right.
get 2 points.
Oh my gosh. This stinks. I wanted this to be a smaller,
Yeah, I had to extend it.
massive.
And then now I will place out my waypoint. And I'll just go ahead and place it on this tile here because at least 3 of the sides are completed. So now I have to draw back up, and let's just take this tile. Ooh,
Wow. I am extremely unhappy about what just transpired.
I had to do it.
And the
had
reason
to.
why is because in this game, you really want to complete smaller areas. And I was really trying to cut those off. I was about to do that, actually. And now it's one big, massive land space.
But when you score it, it'll be worth so many points.
If I can get there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is not going to be ideal, but I'm going to try my best to score it, I guess, or like to close it somehow.
Okay, nice.
I'm going to place this right here.
So you have to go again.
So yes, that is the play again symbol. And so I'm going to place this up here. It does have a mountain range. Unfortunately, it's not going to be connecting
Oh, wow.
to a mountain range, but at least it closes that off.
Ooh.
Let me see if there's actually a more ideal. Yeah, actually the other side's not even legal. So I'm just going to do this.
Wow.
And then it does completely enclose the tile where my waypoint is. So this gets returned to me and I score a point since I'm the one who returned it to myself. So
So the score is 6-4 for Monique.
score is 6-4, 6 land, C4, and that's it. I think that's everything, right?
Yeah. Do you want to redeploy your waypoint before you drop?
Yes, I do. And it's going to be right there.
Sure. Yeah.
And so, you can't see this, but the top of this stack has a steel icon. Maybe I can get Naveen back. I'm going to take it.
Sure.
Time to steal. And I'm just going to take the one on top of this one as well. All right, back to you, Naveen.
Okay, I think I have a play here. So I'm going to play this tile. I'm going to slide it in right over here.
Boom, you've completed.
We've completed this little terrain here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. And then
Yep.
because I'm the one that closed this off, there's this little white X right there.
Yep.
Marks the spot. So I get 4 points.
So you're at 8.
Yes.
See,
And then
it's
my
at 8.
waypoint is going to stay where it is. And now I have to pick another tile. Let's go ahead and take this one.
Oh, that is a massive land space.
It is. And then
I'm
there's
gonna-
some closing offs to do for me. Okay,
I'm
cool.
going to close this off as
You're gonna
soon
do it right
as
now?
possible. Yeah, I think
Oh, shoot.
so.
That's
I'm gonna do
It's
it.
going to be a lot of points.
It's hard. It's hard to close off massive land spaces. But if I don't do this now, Naveen is just going to continue to make it
I
bigger.
would. Oh, and it has 3 X's on it? Nice.
Yes. So I'm going to place
nice,
this
nice,
tile
nice.
right here.
Very good.
And this encloses, or it completes, this massive
Oh my gosh.
land terrain. It'll also get me my waypoint back, and then we have bonus points. Let's score this right now.
Oh my.
We're going to score
Nice.
the let's do the bonus point.
Sure,
I'll take
1.
the waypoint back. And the reason why is because the land terrain is now complete. So it's 1 point for that. And then this can be a little tricky. So we're going to do this one at a time. We're going to count each tile that encompass this enclosed land space. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that
9.
correct?
That's it.
So I was trying to go in columns.
You did it.
Right?
That's 9.
And now I also have some bonus points. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? That's it? 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, that was a big one.
So
you got
20.
it.
20 points.
You did it.
That was nice.
Yeah.
And now I can put my waypoint out again. So I'm just going to place it right there. Boom. And then I'm going to draw back up. What's hiding under this tile? We've got some monsters, some monster artwork.
Ooh, that was a big score. Wow, so the score right now is 20-8.
Well, that is the
was
risk of making a really
huge.
large space, because like, what if that person completes it, right?
Yeah, that was good.
So
very, very well done.
here on out, I will be looking for smaller regions.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to place this tile out like this. So it's all legal. Water, water, water.
Nice.
And
so you cutting off your water
I
region.
created like separate regions instead of this having to expand and that going. Now we have this land piece that's going to kind of create two separates. So hopefully I can do something special.
It's too bad that the coral isn't touching the other coral.
Yeah.
But what can you do?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. All right, so I'll take, let's take this one.
all right. So now it is back to me. Can we complete another spot? That's the question. You know, I'm looking for some quick points right now, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play this one.
Oh,
because not only
Dang it.
does it complete this land terrain for me, but it also takes this coral out of, well, I guess it does open up coral opportunities for Naveen over here, but we'll see what he does.
Yeah.
So I'm placing that. It completes this land terrain. I get my waypoint back for a point, is for that. And then it's going to be 2 tiles that consist of this land terrain. So that's 2 points. No bonus points because the X's are not in the land space, they're in the water. And that's it. So I'm going to put my waypoint back out. So I'm going to go ahead and place it. Let's do here, because that's also a pretty encircled tile already. I'm going to take this one because it has a coral. I don't like Naveen holding the power of the coral tiles. So all right, back to you.
Okay, wow. So I need to close these things off. You've created some problems.
We're not putting any caravans or ships.
No.
So we're not gonna have any trade routes at the end of the game if we keep on going like this.
I know. Okay, I think I'm gonna place this one out here, like that. Oh, does that open it up again? Wait a second.
It does.
There we go. Let's do. No, that opens it up. Oh shoot. All right, what can we do? What can we do?
That's not legal.
That's not legal. Oh, make
That's not
something
going to be legal. You need a tile that has 2 water.
2 water.
edges.
It's this.
That just still
But that opens it up.
Oh my gosh.
I'm stuck. All right, so I'll place this tile.
Oh, okay. Abandoning the other
Here.
side. I see.
Yeah, well, the problem is I now gave you this like opportunity to get this thing back, but
It's the nature of the beast.
I know. I'm
You're
gonna
going
say
to-
the stealing tile from you.
Uh-oh. It's constant offense, defense, right? You play something, you make opportunities for other people. You just try to snag points where you can.
Trying to get some points.
Yeah. Even though this has a steel icon on it, this is not an ideal tile for me because it's so
It's like a 50-50.
expansive, on both ends. So I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to use this side to place this right over here. It kind of helps Naveen because it closes this off a little bit more for him, but it has a caravan and Naveen, it has a ship and Naveen just placed the caravan. So placing this is going to score me 2 points.
Interesting.
And I get my waypoint token back.
You do, yeah.
So let's do this first. Let's get the waypoint token back. I'll get 1 point for that. And then 2 points for the tile because it's an adjacent caravan of sorts.
I'm getting owned. It's good.
It's still a lot of tiles left. We're playing until they're all gone.
Yeah.
But I'm going to place my waypoint back out before I forget. And I'm thinking maybe we should start going that way, although I don't have any land over there. So I'm just going to place this here. And what to draw? Ooh, I ditched my steel for another steel.
Okay.
Back to you. I
Very
want the
good.
risk of stealing always to be present.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, are you going to steal from me?
I can do this, and I believe this closes off this water.
Awful.
So we
Yeah.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1 X in there. So that's 6 points.
That's right. It is 6 points to water. So you go to 14.
And it's a steal, so I can steal from Monique.
Yes.
This is just more water that's going to cause me more problems. So I think I'm going to steal your steal.
Stealing my steel.
Yeah, let's see
I
what's
thought
on
I
the
was
other
being
side.
so clever by having that steal.
Yep. Okay, cool. I'll take it.
Well, I only have 1 tile left. I don't have really an option. I have to play this one. But just a quick score update. It's a land. It's me
26.
at 26 and Naveen with 14. You know what? I'm going to place this here. So this completes
Oh, God.
this
You have
really
such
big
good tiles.
land
Oh,
terrain.
my gosh.
So I've completed my terrain, and we're going to count for the terrain itself first. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right?
Yep. Plus 3 bonus because 3 X's.
Plus 1, 2, 3 bonus points. So that's 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm at 34. I think that's it. And we really haven't been completing terrain for each other. So just as a reminder, if Naveen completes land, I still get those points. If I complete sea, he gets those points.
Very good.
But we're not really running into that situation right now. So now I can draw back up to 2. So, ooh, here we go. It's another steel tile. And let's take this one. This has a ship on it.
Cool.
And so at the end of the game, if this trade route does not get, expanded on, because it's a tie, nobody's going to get points for that.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I have a good tile that's going to just do exactly what you said. I'm going to close off your space, but I'm going to score more points. I'm going to net more points. So I'm going to place this tile here, and that's legal. So it's going to close off your area here.
Yeah.
So you're going to get 2 points.
Well, first,
Sure.
this returns my waypoint token back to me.
And I'm the one that did that.
So Naveen scores the 1 point for that. So you get 15.
Okay, and then you're going to score 1, 2 because that's your island right there.
Completed land terrain. So I scored 2 points for that.
There's 2 X's in there, so I get those 2 points.
Yep. 1, 2.
Because I'm the one that closed it off. Yeah. And I just created a little coral section here of 1, 2.
Nice. Coral chain. So it's 2 points for you.
So I got 5, you got 2, so I netted 3 points.
Yes, that's true. That is true.
It is true.
So we're at Monique with 36, Naveen at 19. So you just need to complete some big water spaces.
There's a lot of water exposed. That's not good.
There's a lot of opportunities for you to create lands, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. So I'll take this tile.
All right, so back to me. That was okay. I mean, at least I have my waypoint token back. So you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to just steal. I haven't done it yet, so I'm going to place this right here.
Okay.
And it's going to close off this little terrain.
Yeah.
So I get 2 points. It's 2 tiles.
2 points are good.
And I'm at 38. And also as a reminder, I did not place this waypoint token out because you have to do it at the end of your turn. So even though it wasn't on the board, I couldn't have placed it out. And it has that steel icon. So Naveen, what do you have to offer? Well, I like this because it'll give me another opportunity
Let's do it again.
to steal in the future. So let's take that.
All right.
And now I'm going to place my waypoint token out.
There's really only 2 edges I see.
Yeah.
So
I think it's got to go there.
50-50. Yeah.
All right. Back to you, Naveen.
All right, so the entire border is water.
Yeah.
This poses a huge problem for me because nothing can get closed off.
It just requires more like building creativity. You got to create
the problem is you're also drawing those steals. So even if I see tiles that I want, you're just going to steal them. And so what else am I going to do? But I'm going to play this one.
Let's steal.
Yeah, I'll play. Oh, thank you. I'll place that there. I think that's a good spot.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
Because then you would really just need to close off here.
Yeah, and that gives me this opportunity to close here potentially.
Right.
So then I can get something. Okay, so that's that.
I mean, you also want to be closing here.
I want
to get your waypoint token back.
The answer is yes.
But now you get to draw 2 tiles.
2 tiles.
It's always nice. It's like starting off fresh.
Okay, so I'll take these 2 tiles.
Nice. It's a lot of land that you got there.
Yeah.
Okay, back to me.
A lot of land means little ocean, meaning little ocean means smaller areas to close off. You don't want big ocean to just keep extending.
I'm going to go ahead and place this tile. I would like to continue to build out this land terrain. So it's going to do a couple of things for me. The first thing is, let's do the action first. I think you're technically supposed to do the action and then you score the points. So this is another steal. And which one do I want from Naveen? I'm going to take this one. Only because it has more mountain ranges on it. So there's that. And it also has mountain ranges on here. So I score 2 points because it's a two chain. So 1, 2. So I'm at 40. And that's it. I don't get my waypoint token back, unfortunately. And I also don't draw any tiles. Because I stole from Naveen, I have 2 of them already in front of me.
Right.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, so I think I'm just going to place this out here just to score 1, 2, 3 points.
Nice.
Yeah.
Creating opportunities. 2, 3. So you're at 22?
Yes. Okay, so I get to draw 2.
Yes. Nice little reset.
Okay, so I'll take this one first.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll just take this one tile.
Nice. Those pointy ones are real nice. They kind of cut into the area. All right, I'm going to go ahead and place this tile right here because it has a nice mountain range. So it's going to continue to chain. And even though I connected it here, I don't get my waypoint token back because the land terrain's not technically closed. But this is going to give me 3 points for the mountain range. 1, 2, 3. And that's me. I'm going to draw. Ooh, these are both nice because they both have caravans on them. But one also has a mountain range. So let's just go with that. Just like that. All right, back to you.
Okay, there's a lot of water on the outer borders, and it's creating a lot of problems for me, but I need to try to cut things off.
You need to reel it in.
I need to try, yeah. So I'm going to put this one here.
Okay.
Like that.
Ooh, I like
And
it.
so I'm not scoring anything, but hopefully it's a setup to something.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, let's see. You do have a caravan here. Yeah, unfortunately, neither of these tiles have a ship or anything. But yeah, it does look like a good setup.
All right, I'll take this tile.
Okay, so back to me. Can I close this? It would be nice to close that off. You know what? I think before I start trying to close that off, I'm gonna put this one up here. I think it'll fit. Yeah.
You're gonna score me 2 points.
Yeah, I am. It's gonna do a few things. The first thing is I do have, well, actually, let's go into beans first. I closed off this water space, so it's gonna be 2 points because there's 2 tiles in there. 4 Naveen.
I'll accept
so
it.
24.
Thank you.
But this tile also has its mountain range, so I've created a chain of mountain ranges here. So that's 2 points for me, 45. And I also have, this has a caravan, and so does this tile. So we have 2 adjacent tiles with caravan/ships. That's another 2 points. Okay, so then I'm going to draw, and I'm going to draw this not because of the steel, but because of the mountain range. So now it's back to you.
Okay, I think there's some light at the end of this tunnel here, so I'm going to slip this one in here.
Okay.
Okay, and that's going to get me a couple things to score. So we have 2 coral next to each other.
Yep, that's a chain of coral, so 2 points.
And then I just added to your caravan here, but I'm going to get 2 points for having this caravan situation going on. But that's end game good for you. In game okay for me, I guess.
Well, you scored yourself 2 points for that, and you just added 1 point to me.
Yep.
So it's still
something.
It's still something.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, great.
All right, I'll take this tile.
Nice.
That's me.
We've got some ships, or a ship.
A ship, yep.
You know what? We are approaching the last third of the game, I would say.
Something like that, yeah.
We're a little bit over here. So we're
yeah.
just going to go ahead and move the entire map
Let's not break
more
it.
to the left.
Pangea.
Yes.
All right.
All right, so hopefully it's a little bit more of a central board. And now it's back to me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and place this tile out here. Let's complete this area of terrain. It does open up this nice little waterway that maybe Naveen can close off. But
maybe, yeah.
It's still something. So I closed off this land terrain. I'm going to get my waypoint back now that it's closed off. That's 1 point.
There's 1 X.
And then I am going to score the points for the land first. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1 bonus point for that X. That's 5 points. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 50, 53. 53.
Don't even read my score.
No. It's 28.
28. Oh, gosh.
It's okay. There's still plenty of game left.
Yes.
And then I'm going to put my waypoint out again. I guess I'll go here.
Yeah, you have some stuff.
Start building out that way. And this is my tile. I'm going to go ahead and draw. Let's draw this one. Let's just see how this treats me. It's got a lion on it. Or a tiger. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Good thing we're
Cat.
not
It has a cat on it.
studying or testing ourselves on animals here.
Yeah.
But yes.
All right. Well, I think I can finally do it. I think we're going to close this thing off.
Ah, wonderful.
And so there is a caravan also, which is adding to your score. But it's okay.
Let's do your caravan first.
Yeah,
So
sure.
it's going to be 2 points,
2 points
for your caravan. So 1, 2.
All right.
And then you completed this.
Yes.
Right? So do you want to count them from
Sure. It's
top
going
to
to be
bottom?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9.
9.
Let's try that again.
Yeah.
So let's just draw along the borders. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Yep.
5, 6, and then from here there are these 3 that
7,
border
8,
that.
9. Yeah.
7, 8, 9.
Yep.
You also have some bonus points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Right?
So it's
So
13 points.
Beautiful.
I needed it. So I go to 43.
43. Hey.
That was a lot of work.
You pretty much almost caught up. The score is I have 53 to 43.
Yes.
So that's actually way
something.
better.
Okay, I think I'm going to take this tile. Oops, I made a boo-boo.
Oh,
okay. There.
almost revealed.
Yeah. So I'll take this one. Let's see what's on the other end. Okay.
Boo-boo.
All right, that's me.
All right, back to me. You know what I'm going to do before this gets to, this is a really massive land terrain that I have doubts about whether or not I'm going to be able to complete. So I want my waypoint token back. I'm just going to put this here.
Okay.
And that at least closes off the area that I'm at here.
Sure, yeah.
So I'm going to get my waypoint token
So you
back.
get 3 points total.
1
2 for the
point,
lands.
2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. That's that. So where do
redeploy it?
Yeah, I am, but where?
I mean, you have a bunch of just little like
Yeah, I was
one
gonna say, I think I'll
islands.
just go right there.
Yeah.
It's a nice little spot.
Because you know it's in my interest to try to get this surrounded, to get this back, because that thing has been dying for me. It is just completely dying.
Okay, I'm gonna take this. Back to you.
All right, so even though I talked about this area, I think this is a good opportunity to put this tile here.
Nice.
So this is not so much about closing off water. It's more about scoring points. Yeah, so I get 1, 2, 3 for the coral. Plus, I created a caravan here where I'm leading now at the end game scoring, so I'll get another 2, so 5 points total.
Okay, so 5 points. So now you are at 48. 48 to 56. You're closing in. All right, draw a tile.
All right, let's take this tile.
Nice.
What's on the other end? Okay.
Back to me. What do we want to do here? All right, I'm going to go ahead and place this up here, I think. Should I try to cap this off? Yeah, I'm going to do this so that I could try to make something bigger here, maybe.
Okay.
And it also helps cap this off.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, because I placed this, it does have a ship on it, which is adjacent to another ship. So I get the 2 points, but it's going to further expand Naveen's trade route, which we've established is okay because I'm still netting 1 point more for that move, right?
You are, yes.
So there's 2, and that's that. I'm going to draw a tile. Let's get, I want to start adding some more caravans. So I'm going to take this one. All right, back to you.
Okay. Okay, so I see a side that has 4 water, and I have a tile that has 4 water. So I don't know if this is going to amount to anything, but it's something. So, well, it's going to amount to 2 points.
Yeah,
so
you close.
I close this off here. So we have water, 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 water. So boom, like that. That's 2 points for this one right there.
Yeah, you close off this land, this sea area.
Sea area, yeah.
But it does also give you this opportunity to try to close that off.
Yeah.
Very nice for you.
That's what we're going for.
So you are at 50, Naveen.
I did it.
50 to 58. You've closed the gap.
I did.
It's not good for me.
Okay,
right.
I'll take, let's go with this tile.
Perfect. So now back to me. All right. I have regrets about not closing this off earlier, but what can you do?
Okay.
So I think, oh my gosh.
Did you close off the whole thing?
No, I did not. So I think I'm going to place this here.
Okay.
And that at least helps bring me closer to closure of that area. I don't know. I feel like I'm going down the drain now. Yeah, I'm going to take this tile actually. Because I kind of like the idea of having more closed off spaces so you can close off your areas, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, all right, back to you.
I think this is a good play for me here.
Oh my God.
Because it's getting closer to tightening it up. So I think I'm going to have to do that right there.
I just tried to close that area.
Yeah.
Okay, gonna have to abandon it then. All right, go ahead and draw.
Yeah, that's what I have to figure out now.
Would you like the play again tile or the play again tile?
Well, one of them has less water, one of them has more water. So I'm going to go with the less water one.
Okay, smart.
Yes, I'll take it.
Okay, I'm going to abandon that area because I was trying to close it off and Naveen just made it bigger. So I don't think there's enough tiles here for me to be able to close that off eventually. So I'm going to start focusing down here where my waypoint token is.
Sure. Did you close it off?
So no, I did not. It does require one more tile here for me to get my waypoint token back. And this land terrain is still open. But this does place a caravan, and Naveen is trying to hide it, but there's a ship right there.
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't mean to destroy the entire map.
Sheesh.
But that'll get me 2 points because they're adjacent. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
1, 2, so now I'm at 10 points, or 60 points. And it does take that coral out of commission, so that's also nice. I mean, these are both not very good options, so I might as well take that play again tile.
Yeah, it gives you more options.
Back to you, Naveen.
Okay, I think I had something here up my sleeve, and it's going to be this. And I'm going to score a good amount of points here. So I'm closing this area off. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
There's 2 coral, so 4, 5. And then there's 2 X's, 6, 7 points.
Oh, no. My days are numbered.
57 to 60.
Wow. 3 points. 3-point difference.
All right, I'll take this one right here. A little sliver of
something?
Of something.
Oh, you got a little turtle. Is that a turtle guy?
Yeah, the turtle trying to get to the land. That amphibian. All right.
All right, back to me. I need to do something. Something must be done. You know what? I'm going to place this one over here. Let's divert our attention. Or actually, I think this is the one that I was continuing last time.
Oh.
So I'm place that there.
Dang it.
Gives me a nice little tail for the future, maybe.
Okay.
But it also encompasses your tile.
Yeah.
So your waypoint token
Finally
goes back
comes
to you.
back.
And I get a point
You do get a point though.
for that.
I don't like
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. And I'm going to draw this one.
Very, very sneaky.
Real simple, really easy. Back to you.
Okay, so I'm a little stuck here with some of the tiles I have. Everything is going to add to water, and I don't want to add to water, but I think I can nab 2 points and give you 1 point in the meantime. So
Okay.
it's not good, but I'll take it. So it's going to be adding this caravan, this boat
That's
right
not
there.
legal the way it is.
Oh, sorry, there's a way. There was a way. I saw it. There it is.
Okay.
Like that. Okay, and so because this is a part of a caravan, I'm going to get 2 points. So
Right.
at the end of the game, you're leading here, so you're going to get a 1.
Okay.
It is what it is.
9 to 11.
What is it? 9/11? Okay, so then I have to place out one of these. Where can I go that makes sense? I think here is probably the best place for me to do it.
Okay, yeah, you could totally close this.
Mm-hmm.
And then draw a tile.
I'll take this one right here.
All right. So it's back to me, and I'm going to close a train. I feel like it's been a while since we've closed anything.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and place this right here.
Oh, is it a double close?
And no, it doesn't
Oh,
close. This
okay.
is still open over here.
Wow.
So it does close this land terrain, and it also completely encloses my
You're good at
waypoints. So I'm
that.
going to take this back and get a point for that first. And then now I'm going to score for this terrain. There's no bonus points, unfortunately. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So I'm at 66. I keep thinking it's 16 because the scoreboard only
That's right.
goes
Yeah.
to 50, but it's actually 66 to 59.
Okay.
And so that's it. This is
Wow.
my other tile that I still have in my possession. So I'm going to put it here just so we can
Just so
still
you can
see
see
it. And then I'm going to go ahead and place my waypoint token back out. The question is, where do I think I can complete something? I'm going to go here.
Yeah,
That'd be
that makes sense.
a nice place to complete.
Yeah, you're nabbing some points with that thing.
I'm hoping so. So then, neither of these are particularly great, but I'll take this one because it still has a nice little capper. All right, back to you.
Cool. Okay, so this is just so I can get to another tile. I don't have much going on, so I'm going to put this one here, and it's going to close in your island here.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to get 3 points for that, but I'm going to get 1 for plucking this off and closing that, and
Yep.
then 2 for those. So it's 3-3. We net even.
Yes. So 3 points. So you go to 62, and then I'm at 69 because of that closed land terrain. Okay, so go ahead and put out a.
I'll take this one, the one that allows me to steal
Uh-oh.
something.
Now I don't actually remember my face up anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip these around. So don't do that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and place this out over here.
Okay.
It's legal. I'm just thinking maybe I can start creating
something.
something new
Okay.
before the game ends. I'm gonna go ahead and plop this right there. And that doesn't really score me any points yet, but hopefully it's a nice setup.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this one. Just like that.
Nice.
All right, back to you.
Okay. Wow. Did you just open that up for me to do that?
I did.
There's also this that'll get me an
Regrets.
extra point. So I think I'm going to do that. Just slip it right in there.
Oh my gosh, this
So
is the end.
we're closing this 3, so that's 3 points, and then 4, 5, 6 for those X's. So 6 points. So
Oh
what
my
is it?
gosh, 68 to 69.
68, 69. Okay. I'm going to take this
my
tile
gosh.
here. Yeah, that's
These
for
trade
me.
routes better be
I think you're good on trade routes, right?
helping us out here. Okay, so back to me. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna go up here like this. Is that legal? I hope that's
Yeah.
legal because it gives me a little twofer, but it also it's a ship that's adjacent to this rest of the trade route. And it looks like
more
there's
ships
still
coming in.
yeah, just one more ship, but there's still more caravans here, so
Yeah.
it's still working out. So it's gonna get me 2 points for the land and then 2 points for the ship.
The ship, so 4
adjacency,
points.
So 4 points. We're at I'm at 73.
73.
I'm gonna take this one. It's nice to have that
To go again.
the go again action. Back to you.
Okay, I'm going to place this tile here.
Okay. Oh, it's a
So I
steal.
get 2 points just for having the coral edges there.
Yep. So
And-
you are at 70.
I'm actually not going to exercise my right to steal here.
Oh,
So,
I'm thinking you want something here.
yes, there's
Uh-oh.
something that I'm seeing, and I'm going to take this tile there.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay, and for me, I'm gonna finally activate this. I mean, this is just gonna get me 3 points. I'm not really
Well, it's going to get you more points than that, right? Because you're going to get this back.
4 points.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I'll just do it. I'm gonna place this here. It's gonna let me play out my second tile, but let's just score this really quickly. So it's 3 points for this completed land terrain, 1 point for my way here token.
4 points.
So it's 4 total.
So you're at 77.
So 77.
So 77 to 70.
And then I can place out my second tile.
Yeah, that area has been intriguing for me, but it's like very hard
It's
to get that
hard.
to work. Yeah,
You need 3 water edges.
3 water with a land to the fourth side.
Yeah, I guess
Which
that
is that?
technically legal.
Which is that, exactly.
You know what? That's not bad. It kind of sets me up for something.
It's something.
Let's do it. I'm gonna go with it.
Okay.
I'm gonna place this right there, and then hopefully I can make something of it. And so I guess I'll put my Wayfarer token there.
Sure.
And now I can draw 2 tiles. I've fallen into riches.
Mm.
So I'm gonna take this one, and I might as well just keep going with the same stack.
Sure.
Even it out. Back to you.
Well, I spatially I made a mistake in my head. I inverted something, so I should have stole on the last one because I thought this would close it off, but this opens up now even more waterway.
Well, you'll get a point for that.
I'll get a point for it. Yes, yes, 1 point. Thank you.
Sorry, that is terrible.
Ah.
Well, it's not bad. This is not it. Look, you can just close this off, and then you'll have this really nice big.
Just things have to work out kind
terrain.
of perfectly to
Oh, you
close
just have
it
to
off.
find it. Just gotta look for the tiles.
I'm looking around.
All right.
So,
go ahead and draw.
gosh, I'll just take this one right here.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Before I take this, I'm supposed to place this out again. Let's just go ahead and put it here. I'm going all in.
Oh, okay.
I'm going all
So
in.
you have plans of completing that area.
I hope. I hope.
I like it.
I messed up.
All right. So back to me.
What
I think
do?
this is gonna work out. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this tile right there. This is gonna work out. It closes off this terrain and it gives me a bonus point. So a few things. 1 point for the Wayfarer token, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 points for the land plus 1 bonus point right there. So 6.
6 points. Yep.
So 83 to 71. And now I'm going to place this out again. Oh, what do I want to work on? See, now something like this is like way too massive. We just gotta
say nay.
You gotta say nay. I'm gonna go ahead and place this here. Let's see what kind of magic we can work in that area of the board.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take this tile. So back to you.
All right. All right, so I'm going to place out this tile here, and this is kind of a decent one. So what it's going to do is it's going to be a caravan of 2,
Yep,
or not a ship shipping.
Just a trade route.
Trade route, yeah, of 2.
Yep. So it's 2 points.
Yep.
Okay.
And that is that for that one. And then
kind of a setup
go
turn.
ahead- yeah, let's go ahead and take this tile off the top. What do we got?
Nice. And again, we apologize if we've been flipping these tiles. You got to keep them face down the table.
Yeah,
But
it's to your advantage to keep them face down
Yeah,
because it's
to keep
less knowledge for your
knowledge.
opponent. So
Exactly.
But I'm having trouble remembering my own tiles. That
As I, Naveen.
if you flip yours over, I will. Know.
All right. So for my turn, I'm going to go here. I'm going to try to expand upon this a little bit while still trying to close it before the end of the game, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will take, let's go with this one.
Yeah, go again.
Be a bad idea, but let's just take it. All right.
Okay, I think I can close this off once and for all.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I think there's a way. I think
yeah.
there is a way.
Naveen has done it.
Okay, so I get this. So let's just, I've enclosed this, right? Let's just say the borders are all here.
Yes, you've enclosed it. So
I've
let's do
enclosed
this.
So that's 1 point for that.
Yeah, 1 point for your Wayfarer token.
There is one white X there if you want to technically just get that out of the way.
Your bonus point.
Yeah, and then now let's count the tiles. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
Gosh.
They go in tens.
You can't see the board.
You
I've
can't see
gotten
the
them
board.
one by one.
They go in tens, so you can just literally drop it down.
Well, Naveen has officially taken the lead. It's 84 to 83. Oh, I shake my fist.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
shaking.
Well, go ahead and place your Wayfarer token. I cannot
yeah.
say that word. Wayfarer.
All right, let's just put it
Wayfarer.
here.
Oh, that little sliver of water.
Might as well.
Okay.
I'll take the steel.
Ah.
Why not?
Nasty.
Best.
All right, back to me. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything about that, but we can try. So it looks like this can get closed off with that.
That's pretty good.
All right, so I'm going to
That's
go ahead and
something.
place this, and that closes off this terrain, and it'll let me place my second tile, but let's score this first so that we don't forget. So it's going to be 1 point for the Wayfarer token.
Yeah, you get one X also is in there, just if you want to get that out of the way.
1 bonus point. And then I have
It's like 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, real simple, really easy. So 89,
89 to 84.
and then I can place out my second tile.
Yeah, because you played the symbol, the go.
Right. Okay, you know what? Even though this is still making this area bigger, which is not ideal, it does have that mountain range.
So you get 2 points.
Yeah. No, It's a mountain range that has a chain.
Oh yeah,
of
the
1, 2,
chain.
3, 4.
That's right.
So you score the entire
That's
chain.
right. That's right.
So seeing as I am land, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's good.
93. Okay.
Oh boy.
Now I'm going to place my Wayfair token. What do I think? I am placed it right there. That's an easy one to try to accomplish. And then I get to draw. I'm going to draw this one for 1. And then I'll just draw the other one for 2. And since we've completed a stack, you just split what's left of the other stack.
Yeah, that works.
And you always want to have 2 stacks going.
Okay. Wow. That is a changer.
Yeah, we're at the very end. Looks like we only have...
So if I do this,
7
I
tiles
think
left?
that closes this whole thing off. 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 4.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna go with it. So 4 points. So we completed this little water area plus the 1 for this coming back to me. That's 4. And now I have to figure out where to put this thing out. All right, so I'll put my little token here.
Nice.
And I will draw this tile.
Oh, okay, splitting the stack again,
Splitting it
I
up.
see.
Yep.
Okay, there are only 6 more tiles out in distribution, which means the game is definitely ending
Yeah.
very, very soon. So, whew, oh, great. Great, I
It's okay.
threw my tile. I don't know
You're
what
fine.
side is up. All right, I'm just going to try to get points where I can get them, basically. So I'm going to place this here.
Okay.
And it doesn't score me any points, but it lets me place out my second tile.
Sure.
And so I can place this here.
Ooh, you're gonna get me 2
Oh no,
points.
I'm going to get...
That's okay. You get 3 to my 2.
Yeah, that's true. I still net one more, I guess. So 3 points for me because of this land, and then 2 points for Naveen because, unfortunately, I chained his coral. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Scores are 96 land and 90 sea. It's really close. So I'm just going to draw these last 2 tiles. And even though the stacks are completely depleted, the game will end once the last tile is placed. So if Naveen plays his tiles right, he can do some finagling of sorts.
Oh yeah, I see a steal, and so I'd like to take 3 actions, the last 3 actions.
Sure.
So I'm gonna take this one, and I'm gonna create a thingy here.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Ah, coral chain.
So we have a 1, 2, 3 coral, so I get 3 points.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
And I will steal your go ahead again.
Nice.
I think.
That stinks. All right, so that's that. I have my one last turn. There's nothing I can do about it. This does not have a steal, just for if you want to know both sides of my tile.
Sure.
So
I mean, you can literally just tuck it here. Just.
I wanted to
kick
try
out.
something cool, Naveen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, you're right. Let's not delay this too much. It's the very end. So I'm just gonna place that here. And the only reason why, like Naveen was mentioning, is I have my caravan next to these 2 ships, or next to one ship,
So
really.
you get 2 points now,
Just 2
and then
points.
because you're controlling that entire fleet or whatever you want to call it, at the end of the game, it'll
Trade
be
route.
an extra point for it itself.
Yeah.
All right, I think I mathed this out right, or finagled this right. So I'm going to put this in here.
Okay. So you close that out.
So I close that out. So that's going to be, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 for this one. So
Yeah.
4 points.
And for your last tile.
Yeah, there's just like this coral one here that I kind of want to mess with. I think I want to put it like problem. So if I do this,
Yep, that works.
so
It'll give
you're
me-
gonna get 2 points,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna be the one to pluck yours off.
Yep.
So you get 2, I get 1.
Yep.
Okay, and then we have a coral, 2 corals right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I get 2 points.
Two more points.
Plus, I created a little
The
thing.
trade route.
So
You
4
can do the
points
trade route. So that's 4 points for you total.
total. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
We finished the game with Naveen 2 points ahead.
So it's
Naveen!
102 to
100.
100, but you have some pretty nice end game
That's
stuff
yours.
from seeing.
Well, let's find out, shall we? The
Okay.
only end game scoring is going to be these trade routes. And again, these are advanced scoring conditions. If you kind of watched the gameplay and you felt like, oh, it's kind of a lot to keep track of, you do not have to play with caravan ships, corals, mountains, or Wayfair tokens at
Yeah.
all. So, all right, shall we count this up?
Yeah, let's do it. What do we got?
So what I'm seeing here is, it looks like we have 4 different trade routes, right? And again, these are contiguous areas of tiles that have ships, combinations of ships and caravans.
Right.
So there's one here. It looks like we have one here. A third one over
And
here.
then just a tiny little one
And
here.
then a tiny one here. So let's start with this one.
Sure.
So this is just, it looks like it's
ships.
just 2 isolated tiles.
Yep.
And they're both ships, which
then-
means C, Naveen, is going to score 1 point per tile. So it's
Right.
2 points.
2 points.
2 points to C.
Okay,
That's the
104,
first one.
100.
This one over here, I think it just goes
4 of them,
4 tiles.
but 3 to 1, sea to land.
Yep, there are 3 ships to 1 caravan, so Naveen will get 1 point.
4 points.
For all, so 4 points. Wow.
Okay, 108 sea, 100 land.
I'm nervous. All right, let's do this one.
Sure.
So it looks like it starts here, right? This is a caravan.
Yep.
And it goes all the way
It's like
here.
7 of them.
Right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 caravans and 2 ships.
Yep, 6, 7.
So it's going to be 7 points to land.
To you.
Ooh, wow.
107, 108.
It's going to come down to the last trade route. Wow, okay. I think this is it, right?
Yeah.
So 1, this is not, no, I don't think that's an actual ship.
No, that's a whale.
Oh.
That is a whale. Definitely a whale.
Whales are not ships.
No.
That's a fact. Okay, so it's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just 4.
Just 4. And it looks like 1, 2, 3 ships.
3 ships
to 3 ships to 1 caravan. 4
Add it up.
points to Naveen. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
The sea has 1.
The scoreboard is off the board, but the final score is, what do we got there?
112
112
to
C
107. Let's actually
107.
bring the scoreboard
Onto
into
the-
view so you can see what this scoreboard looks like. Look at this.
Yeah, it's
I
cool.
don't know if it might not be in focus. I
focus,
apologize because
yeah.
of the height of the
depth.
board, but this is what the scoreboard looks like. It is a part of the actual board that you store all these components in, and it's highly decorated. So Naveen
Wow,
scored
5-point
112.
game.
107. Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
It's the whale. The whale sought revenge because I called the whale a ship. It's clearly not a ship. So good job.
Thank you. Wow.
That was quite the ride.
I struggled there. Yeah.
Right? And I'm a little bit disappointed that we were never able to place.
That's kind of like a
the
fluke thing. I haven't seen it
We've
happen.
done it once.
I think we tried to make a point to do it.
We did.
Yeah.
We purposely were like, I'm going to place this tile.
Yeah.
And we placed it and somebody scored a bunch of points. So
Yeah. Well, anyway, that is Land versus Sea. Thank you so much to Good Games Publishing for sponsoring this video, as well as to Jon-Paul Jacques for both the design as well as the art. I realized that very recently that he did both, so that is pretty impressive.
multi-talented.
Yes. And so if you do have any questions about this game, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. We'll try to get to them as soon as possible. And in the meantime, if you do like to see these kind of videos, if you're already down there in the comment section, you might as well hit subscribe. Might as well do it. You're there. Thank you all so much for watching the video. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye.